Hey guys, we just got the trailer for the new Battlefield 2042. I'm going to be going through it and pausing when I want to talk about something, just kind of giving my reaction, nothing too in depth. I'll be going more in depth into game mechanics and what we know about the game so far, probably in a video I'll make Friday when I have more time and I'm off work. But I wanted to get this out and just talk about my initial reaction to everything. So the trailer starts with a very cool cinematic here. This map is actually going to be called Breakaway. It's in Antarctica, so I think that'll be pretty cool. You'll see here in a second. It gives very strong Davavan Peak vibes, which would be an awesome map for them to remake, but would probably be too small. Um, you see the guy jumping off the cliff, and I will pause it in a second here. We see our first game mechanic right there. This wingsuit isn't actually going to be on every character from what I've heard. The game's going to have specialists, so think operators in Rainbow Six or just any game that has a hero shooter mechanic. Apparently this wingsuit's going to be this specialist trait. I think they call them traits. So I'm a little torn on if I think that's a good idea or not, having specialists rather than just default character classes. But I don't want to go too much in depth just for this trailer. The wingsuit definitely makes an awesome shot just flying away there. So then we load in and get a glimpse of the next map in the game. Kaleidoscope, I believe. It's in South Korea is the setting for it. I hope I'm saying that name right. I'm very excited for it. This map with the tanks, I'm so excited to see tanks. It's called Discarded in India. That's what I'm very excited about. I'm curious if this falling here, if this is actually going to be the Levolution for that map. Now we go to the next map, which looks very, very no-char. In my opinion, I hope they set up a team deathmatch. We're not even clear if the game has team deathmatch yet. But this map gives all the right vibes of no-char. And I believe this one is Manifest in Singapore. Now I'm curious here if we get a look at another specialist coming up here. This guy right here. This is not one of the 4 specialists they have told us about so far, but he's got his name on his chest. He's more eye-popping. He really looks more detailed and created than other characters, like he really wants to stand out. So I would not be surprised if this is another specialist in the game. We next cut to seeing this crane blow up, which is the Levolution for this map. We then get a quick look at some new vehicles. The tank looks really cool, or it might be a replacement IFV. It's hard to tell, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it could be fun to play around with. We next finally get to see the map that we had seen some drawings for. So this map is called Orbital. The rocket taking off is the Levolution event on the map. It's apparently not always going to have a clean takeoff. Crash or just call it variations how the game plays. We finally get to see the moment I'm waiting for, attack helicopters and the Little Bird. I might play it some, but I'm really looking forward to the attack helicopter, and we get a new model. This helicopter is the KA-52 Alligator, which I believe will be replacing or alongside the Havoc, but I believe we'll be replacing it, and thank God we get a better Russian helicopter. This map is actually called Hourglass, so I'm glad to see there's going to be helicopters on a map that's a section of a city. I believe this map is much larger than just the city portion here. I've heard it's as big as some PUBG map, like Kendi on PUBG. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. This next part is just a great nod to long-term Battlefield players. I mean, as soon as you see the jet go up, you kind of know what's going to happen, but to see the guy jump out, hit the RPG, and get back in, I was half expecting for them to get Neebs from Battlefield Friends to be screaming promoted. It's just a really cool nod to what makes the game so cool. Just Battlefield, only in Battlefield moments, getting put in the trailer is really cool. This next part of the trailer, we get to see a glimpse of a few Apaches. Look in the top corner there, and then off in the background, you get to see a few more. That's cool. We get to see an Apache in the game for the first time in a while. Other than that, we get to see what could be a few of the other specialists, but the main key being this, the weather Levolution in the game. I'm torn on what I think about this. I think it'd be very cool. Someone must have been a huge Just Cause fan at DICE, because tornadoes and wingsuits, that's very Just Cause 4. But we get to see another specialist there, or at least what I'm assuming will be another specialist. We get to see how the tornado works a little bit, that it can, cause low level evolution, like taking out trees and such, a little bit of map shaping, as well as picking up soldiers and vehicles is interesting. One of the game leads or testers or developers, I don't know what role he is in, had talked about the Storm some and how it can pick up objects and throw it, and those thrown objects can be debris that can kill people further away. So it is a very real obstacle that will organically impact the game, which will be very interesting. That is the end of the trailer, though. They flash up when we will get our first gameplay trailer, June 13th. That'll be very interesting. We'll have a lot more in-depth to talk about then. Still going to do a video on Friday on what I saw in this trailer and what we know about the game so far, but on the 13th we should get a lot more information. Other than that, the game will be releasing October 22nd. That's the standard edition releasing. Gold edition and up, you get a week early access. If you want to pay the extra money, you get an extra week. There will be an open beta. The alpha will be closed and invite only. So for most players like myself, just looking out for the beta and looking out for October 15th to start playing. That's all I got for today, guys. Like I said, I'll try and get a video out on Friday as far as more details picked up from this trailer and any more information they have on gameplay. But that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below. I'd love to discuss the trailer with you guys and what you're looking forward to most in the game when it comes out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and catch you next time.